Why do some parents find it necessary to humiliate their children as a form of punishment? Why do some teachers attempt to humiliate their students? Why do certain bosses seem to enjoy humiliating their employees? Why? Why do some people seem to derive so much pleasure from seeing others squirm and suffer? I've often wondered this from an early age. I was bullied quite a fair bit in my early teenage years by two kids in particular. I'm not sure exactly why they singled me out as their preferred target, but I'm fairly certain it had something to do with the fact that I was a small, shy and kind of reclusive kid. These two kids, the bullies, they were from what I would call rough families. I know the parents of one of these two broke up when he was about 13 or 14, and it had a noticeably negative effect on this lad's personality. He became a lot nastier after his folks split up. The other lad, he was just a moron and a piece of work, if memory serves. He was a liar and a bit of a sadist too. Yeah. Thanks in large part to these two, my childhood wasn't particularly enjoyable a lot of the time. They loved making fun of me. They loved to watch me squirm. It was about power, I think. Making me feel small so they could feel like big men by comparison. One of my old bosses from about 10 years ago, he was a bully too. I think he got a big kick out of humiliating me in the office in front of the other workers. I'm not sure if this guy was trying to motivate me by embarrassing me. Maybe that had nothing to do with it. I don't know. This guy was insecure, he was sexist, he was a macho poser. I couldn't stand him, in truth. I quit that job after about 8 months, and it felt like such a release to finally get out of there. I hate bullies. 100% despise them. I understand bullies. I've been the victim a couple of times. So I've been in the position to see what makes the bully tick. Bullies are contemptible. They're pathetic, of course. But let's face it, they do leave their mark behind, don't they? What are the effects of humiliation? Humiliation poisons human relations. Humiliation engenders anger and rage. The experience of being humiliated, or the fear of being humiliated, are implicated in a variety of mental illnesses. I believe humiliation plays an important part in perpetuating a lot of the violence we see around the world today. The fear of humiliation is a powerful force. Some people will do whatever it takes to avoid being mocked or degraded or insulted. People will abandon their principles, their deeply held beliefs. They will resort to violence. They will destroy human life. They will lie and they will cheat. People will do these things rather than run the risk of being publicly humiliated. Pride can be a tyrant, you know. The thing is, no one appreciates being lowered. No one likes to be made to feel like they are less than someone else. Well, that's not strictly true. There are plenty of perverts out there who love being degraded, but anyway. When you're humiliated, you lose face. Your identity suffers damage. Like it or not, social standing, it matters to us human beings. And the fear of humiliation is a huge motivator of human behaviour, no doubt. I'm sure most people I know, just like me, have suffered humiliation before. They too have experienced that poisonous cocktail of emotions. To be humiliated, it feels as if you're being invaded. It feels like a violation of personal space, a violation of dignity. People can be cruel and disgusting creatures sometimes. The more respect people show for the dignity of individuals and groups, the better things would be, I think. The less violent society would be if we were all considerably more kind and pathetic, you know? Anyway, catch you later, folks. Take care. Peace.